Hello. So today I'm here to do another answers regarding your prayers reading. So yeah, I felt somebody pulling. So hopefully your message comes out. So let's see the sun sign of this person, Most High, that you're willing to address right now. Let's see their sun sign. Aquarius. Okay, so we're here to find out what's the most pressing thing you've been praying about. We're gonna find out what that is, and then we're gonna find out God's response to your prayer. Okay, so what have the Aquarius what has the Aquarius been praying about, please? Interesting. Okay, let's see. Aquarius. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have, I am the loving energy of the universe. And I'm told to look at this second one. It says, when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Well, that would depend on what you choose to believe. So if you choose to believe positive things, then you'll see the world in a positive way. If you choose to believe negative things, you'll see the world in a negative way. The thing is, something can actually be negative, but there's always a positive in a negative, and there's always a negative in a positive situation. So whichever energy you choose to really focus on, that's the one that you give power to. If you choose to focus on the negative, then it's gonna influence your actions as well. If you choose to focus on the positive, that's gonna influence your actions, and whatever action you take, that then creates a certain reaction. It's alchemy. So we have being a keen listener and conversing. So I feel like you're trying to figure out what you should actually believe in. So it's like you're going around doing research on all these different ideologies that are in the world, because so many people believe so many different things. It's like, so what is the truth then? So you're searching to find the truth that resonates with you. Yeah, we got spending money on you coming next. That talks about investing. What beliefs should you invest in, you know? Who should you actually give your time to when you're listening to them? What philosophies you should actually spend your time trying to hear and understand. See what else you've been praying about. So you're doing soul searching. That's good. That's the foundation. Because what we choose to believe actually determines what quality of life we live. So we have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. So has a block stood out to me. So you're having a block in your spiritual life, your spiritual journey. It says the Grim Reaper, that's the second card. The relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. Yeah, and that's what you're trying to do, grow and transform your life through what you learn, what you choose to believe. So you're making some changes. That's good. So we have Heart with a Key coming next. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. So yeah, you're trying to become one with yourself. And those other people and energies that will actually serve you well. Because you're looking for paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Okay. Because you're looking back at the past, you're looking at some outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So you're looking at where you are coming from, and you're trying to figure out where is the best spiritual place to be. Yeah, so you're going on a spiritual journey right now. And that's what you've been praying about. So let's see God's response. Okay. Excuse me, your response, please. Most high. Let's see. So basically you feel like you were on the wrong spiritual path, and you're looking for the correct one for you. I personally love that. I admire that in you. Just know that when you change your thinking, your circle, when you change your thinking, there's an upheaval in every, well, not upheaval, but there's a shaking and a shifting of every other aspect of your life. If you change your thinking, you change your life. So should you choose to keep going forward, just expect that some people are gonna like your new changes and some people are not. Okay, some people are gonna support it, some people are not. You'll still remain friends with some people will distance themselves from you. Okay, stuff are going to change if it doesn't resonate with those who are in your life right now. Just know that when you're having your debates or your conversations, don't be upset. Approach it like a student. Anytime you're having a conversation, because these kind of conversations can get very heated. I'm telling you from experience, they can get very heated. People take spirituality and religion and stuff like that very personally. Some people are extreme with it. They do not have an inquisitive mind. They think they already know, and when you think you already know, it's a dangerous thing. So you have to keep an open mind so that as you learn new things, you can let go of the old and embrace the new. A lot of people don't do that. So you need to recognize that's a possibility when it comes to the people that you're dealing with, or the people in your life, the people that you love and the people who love you. Okay? A difference in opinion, a difference in thinking has the power to separate people. But if you talk to each other with respect, if you ask questions, it's all about communication. It will lessen the tension in your relationship. So just make a note of that, okay? Because you love each other. It's not like, say, you're at war with each other. It's just that you're searching for things, you're changing your mind about certain things, and your beliefs and opinions are your beliefs and opinions. Their beliefs and opinions are their beliefs and opinions, and you should respect each other accordingly. That's the way it should go. Because what's right for you is not necessarily right for the other person. And what's right for the other person may not be the most ideal thing for you. Okay? Because spirituality is a very wide road. There are many paths that you can take, and they all lead to the same place. Should lead to love. So we have boundaries. Yeah. Boundaries of yourself, and boundaries when it comes to dealing with other people as well. So like I said, there are some things that are going to stay in your life, some things are not going to stay in your life, some people are going to stay in your life, some places that you used to go are going to stay in your life, and some are not. So you're going to have to know your boundaries. What do you believe? What ask yourself, like, what resonates with you in a positive way? What makes your life better? That's the question. Of the things and the people and stuff that you've been dealing with up until now, what has actually brought positivity and progress and happiness into your life? So, we got boundaries, rebirth. You're going through a rebirth. We got death, transformation. Winter, that's what I'm talking about. It's gonna be some cold vibes, it's gonna be some barren vibes, but you have the power to control exactly how cold it gets in your relationships, in your partnerships. Okay, you have the power by not engaging in an argument, because right now you're seeking. So approach your people as a seeker. Okay, do not fight for opinions, do not fight to change anybody else's mind. Just know what you know, believe what you believe, and reserve the right to believe what you want to believe, and allow people the right to believe what they want to believe. So it's like live and let live kind of philosophy, and it's like agreeing to disagree. Okay, So we have secret and concealment. So what I'm getting with that is you may want to hold back some of your thoughts and feelings, some of your opinions, just for the sake of guardian, for the sake of guiding this in the way that, like I say, you have the power to control how much upheaval this change brings into your life. Next we have balance. So you may not want to share all of your thoughts and opinions with people. Okay, be careful who you share your thoughts and opinions with. Okay, incubation, because this is what it's about. This is your current state. So it's like you're in your little bubble and you're thinking, you're basically formulating yourself, you're reprogramming yourself. So it's like a downtime for you. So it's like you have a kind of blank slate, or a mostly blank slate, that you're seeking out, what do I fill it with? And it's all geared towards your stability. That's what you're looking for. Stability. And there we go with the spring energy again. That's a new beginning, because spring is when things start to bloom. And then we have summer. That's your reaping time. Wow. And after this we have fall. So that's basically like a full cycle you're gonna encounter here. But that's what it's about. The old things fall away. And then we have tarot card guidance. So that's what it's about. So this rebirth, this downtime, this reprogramming is actually going to start like spring. Okay, and then we're gonna go to summer, where it's a fruitful time for you. And then you go into the autumn, because once it becomes fruitful to you, then that means other people can see the changes in you and as well. And that's where the autumn time will come in, the fall, where the old falls away and makes way for the new, or the unnecessary falls, or the what's not serving you anymore. It falls away, so that which is in your best interest can stay and have room to grow as well. And you can have the freedom to grow, because you don't have all these opposing energies trying to stop you from what you believe in. At that time you might want to get some guidance, tarot card guidance. And we have foundation. So at that time you may need some guidance, whether from tarot cards, or by then hopefully you've found someone that you can actually talk to about these things that you believe in. Okay, because the foundation is important. So once this fall actually happens, then it's more of a smooth sailing time for you, because like I said, those opposing energies have left your space. Okay, then you can build your foundation proper. You feel more grounded. So we have imagination and we have clearance. And once that clearance happens, you have the grounding. And see, banishment. So that's God repeating it for you again, because it will get intensification. It will get intense. The closer you get to achieving your spiritual goals, homecoming, the closer you get to doing that, because your dedication and your intention will set the stage, because that's what you want. You want your own personal fulfillment. Okay, so like I said, just know that in making these changes, other things in your life are gonna shift. So be ready for those shifts. When you see things and people disappearing from your life or acting funny, just know that it's because there are changes in you that evoke these feelings and energies. Okay, everything isn't for everybody. Everyone isn't for everybody. Change your mind and you change your life. I was only able to say it before the card said it because I've been through it. So I was just sharing my experience. And then God just confirmed everything that I said to you. So I had to repeat it again. But it's a good thing. You have to do what's best for you. No need to be mean about it. Just be firm. Don't burn any bridges. So just because you and someone else has different beliefs, it doesn't mean that you can't be alliances still at times when you do agree on things. Don't burn any bridges. Unless you absolutely have to. Because some bridges we just can't avoid burning, but if you don't have to burn the bridge, don't burn any. So we have Six of Pentacles. It talks about give and take. But in this picture, this one here, he's hiding something behind his back. So basically he's got something and he's still putting out his hand. He's still putting out his hand there, wanting more. I'm guessing this is you. This one now, this one is actually giving you a gift. I'm sorry my camera isn't that great. Yeah, she's giving you flowers in return for something else. But this one is holding whatever they have behind their back for you. I'm actually not feeling a sinister vibes. It could be, but I don't feel that. I feel like a surprise. It feels like a surprise. So it's like this person is testing you to see if you'd be willing to give without receiving something. So once they find you worthy through you giving, once you pass that test, then they can present whatever they have for you, the gift that they have for you. So I don't feel any negative vibes in this card. This is all love, but you will be tested. Okay? If you pass the test, you get the gift. That's what I'm getting at. Look, King of Pentacles at the bottom of it. That talks about long-term stability. That talks about like mental stability, financial stability. Okay? That talks about loyalty. This is a grounded person. King as well. So it's a very, very grounded person. And here we have the nature card. So your true nature will be tested. Because if you say you are XYZ, then people will test you to see if you are truly who you say you are. So it's important that when you find this information that you're seeking as to who you should be and what you should believe in, that you actually believe it for real. And if you don't believe in something, if you don't understand, do not hesitate to say that you don't understand. The truth is very powerful on a spiritual journey. Yeah, so your true nature. We got the Star coming next. Okay. And then we have the Ten of Swords. That's bringing things to an end. The Star talks about hopes and wishes and all these things. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Brand new beginning. So it's talking about bringing these things of yourself that's no longer serving you to an end and starting off with a new truth. Because Ace of Swords talk about truth. So putting an end to your old hopes and expectations, your old beliefs that are not serving you, okay? That are not of your highest good, okay? And coming with this new truth, and that will change your fate. Like I said, change your mind, you change your whole life. That's the Wheel of Fortune. They call it the Wheel of the Year on this. So yeah, it will change your whole fortune. Basically, it'll change the trajectory of your life. Especially if you're on a trajectory now that you see there's going to be pain and suffering and loss coming ahead if you continue on this path. It is wise to divert to something that will bring you abundance. Yeah, excuse me. So we have the the Queen of Wands here. that talks about willing to take action. Okay, and that's in a loving energy as well, because it's the Queen. So you're not being too, not to be too, like I said, burning bridges. Don't be too rough. Speak to people with respect, whether you believe in what they believe in, and vice versa. Always treat people with respect and go forward with confidence. Queen of Wands talk about confidence as well, and put in the work. Eight of Pentacles. So go forward with confidence, putting in that work to bring that new beginning, bring those ideas to life. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a new spark. So those new ideas, those new truths, go forward with confidence. So you have to make sure that you actually believe what you say you believe in, because remember, you will be tested. So take it seriously. Yeah, it will bring you independence. Nine of Pentacles. You be able to take care of yourself. You'll be able to stand on your own 2 feet. You'll be happy and stable. And with your people as well, because in this picture, there's family all around this Nine of Pentacles. Usually the Nine of Pentacles stands alone, but you can stand alone with your family. So being respected for the things that you now believe in, being respected for the path that you've now chosen, because you didn't burn any bridges. When those tough conversations come up, if you speak to your people with love and respect, if you approach them with a questioning mind, they will respect you so much for it. Don't approach them as if you know everything and you're rebelling against what you used to know. There's no need to rebel. Speak with love and kindness. Reject with love and kindness, okay? It's just not for you. It's not for you. Simple. Yeah. So then we have the Lady and the Lord coming next. So with this, I'm getting full control. You'll have full control over the Queen of Athenes, Queen of Swords. This is that rough talking that I'm talking about. The Queen of Swords don't play. When she speaks with truth and clarity. So have full control over how you communicate. Basically, God is repeating the same thing. Maybe you needed to hear it more than once, but I think I've told you that several times. So, yeah. So don't burn any bridges. Speak to them with kindness. Be a seeker. Guided by love. Love of self, respect for others. And you'll be fine. Let's see what message God wants to share with you from this deck. So it's not what you do, it's how you go about it. Basically, what you're looking for is an upgrade. Hell yeah. We are the greatest computers ever created, okay? We have the power to do that. We can truly be whatever we want to be. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. I'm hearing putting an end. Page of Cups, to apologizing for your newfound perspective. Hanged Man. If you look, you see that his head is lit up. So that means he's thinking. These are your new thoughts coming in. So God is saying, do not be apologetic for these new beliefs that you're coming into. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Have confidence. So God is repeating that bit of the message for you. Have confidence. We have the Nine of Swords that talks about anxiety and stuff like that. And we have the Eight of Wands that talks of quick movement forward to the Empress. Ooh. The Empress is stability, and that's great energy as well, because she's a feminine energy. She's a very loving energy. So this is greater even than the King of Pentacles. Okay. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Year again. So God is saying, have confidence that these rough times, these anxious times, the little tumultuous times are going to quickly turn into you sitting on your throne. And like we saw with that Nine of Pentacles, where you will actually be at peace with your family and stuff like that. All depending on how you choose to handle these tough conversations when they come up. People take spirituality and religion very, very seriously. So respect each person for their belief and their understanding. Okay? And do not settle for them not respecting yours. But you don't have to be rowdy about it. Just know when to stop the conversation or say, okay, let's agree to disagree. And just put that fire out. One time. Because your fate is about to change. Hello. I love it. So we got the King of Swords. Your truth. King of Swords is like the Queen of Swords, but with a little bit more seriousness and a little bit more power. That's why God said, do not be apologetic for your newfound beliefs, your new way of being and thinking and doing. Okay. This energy is going to bring you this. So there's confirmation again about you being able to still have happy times with those that you love and those who love you. Don't be afraid of the truths that you found. Perhaps you'll help other people to even see the light as well, because everybody truly is seeking for the truth. Some people, they're seeking for the truth and don't even know, but when the truth hit them, then they're like, wait, that makes sense. I never thought about that. God is using you to bring awareness, and that's part of what the Empress energy is about. Because what is an Empress? An Empress is basically the queen of an empire. So you're basically going to be put at the head. That don't mean that you know everything, and that's why it's important to admit when you don't know something, but you're just a forerunner. You're the one that's leading out first. You're the one that's having that courage to take that leap of faith to improve your spirituality, improve your understanding of life and existence and what makes you actually successful and at peace. Yeah. You can rest. Four of Swords. Rest in love. Yeah, because God is using you for this revival. See, these people, they're white. It's like they were dead and they're coming back to life. So that's what God is doing for you. And by you standing firm and not being apologetic for it, you will bring other people to life as well. So this is a beautiful reading, and that's God's response to you. I wanna kiss you. So great job. I wish you the very best going forward, Aquarius. This is lovely. It's like a stone. You know when you drop a stone in the water and you see the ripples? That's what you are. You are that stone being dropped in the water, and what you're doing, it will then transcend to other people, and other people carry it on to other people. And this is how we create heaven on earth. Right here, right now. slowly, but surely. All right, so I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you found the information here helpful, my darling. Going forward, I wish you the very best. Remember, don't be apologetic for you wanting to know. Don't be apologetic for what you have come to learn. Okay, just speak to your people with respect and make sure that you don't settle for anything less than reciprocated respect. Okay? All right. And remain adaptable so that when you get new ideas and new understandings, you can let go of the old, shed your old skin as you are doing now, so that you can adapt a more upgraded version, a better version of yourself. Because life is infinite. There's so much to learn. And with every era, it's like things change. So to remain the same, let's say people from the 1960s, if they kept, let's say people from, let's go back further, let's say people from the 1940s, if they were to hold their opinions, every opinion and ideology that they have of life in this time, what do you think will happen? What quality of life do you think that they will live with that mindset? It's like being left behind. There will always be conflict, and they won't really live their best life because, like I said, life shifts every so often. So we have to be able to shift with it so that we can always get the best out of this gift called life. It's just an experience, but we want to still have the best experience, you know? So that's why we do these upgrades, we do these deprogramming and reprogramming as necessary. It's beautiful. So take care of yourself, Aquarius. Bye-bye.